now let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome again to Going for Gold, and being the week that's in it, from all of us here on Going for Gold, all the teams, the various people and the contestants, a very happy Christmas to you wherever in Europe you're watching us. And of course, it's a very important week for us on Going for Gold because it's the week of our first set of semi-finals. Now, if you were watching yesterday, you'll know that Scotland has taken the honour of having the first person into that final next year. Richard Leslie from Scotland, he got through yesterday. But you know, we showed you a little clip of film yesterday of how our 10 contestants got into this semi-final stage in the first place. And, you know, it was so popular, we decided we'd show it to you again. We've got 9 of them left here today, but just look how those 10 people got through. And look at their reactions when they do. Yesterday we started off with 10 contestants. 4 went through to the first round proper. Today we're down to 9. Yet again, there are our contestants. 4 of you will go through to our first round proper for today, the second day of our semi-final. So hands on the buzzers, contestants. Are you all ready? I hope you are. I'll get the questions in the right order, and off we go. Who are we? We are a man and a woman. Our story is told in 2 different accounts of the England.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve is correct. 2 different accounts of the creation in the book of Genesis. So that's, and incidentally, that was yesterday's beaten finalist has gone through to the first round proper yet again today. So I need 3 more contestants to go through and join him in today's first round. Hands on the buzzers. What am I? I'm a building providing lodging and usually meals to the... Norway.
A hotel.
A hotel is correct. Some of them are simple. Some of them are simple. You need to be quick and you need to answer them correctly on Going for Gold. Right. 2 into the first round. 2 to go. Hands on the buzzers. Who am I? I was born in 1908 in Texas and died in 1973. I was the England.
Lyndon Johnson.
Too late, the buzzer had gone. Too late, the buzzer had gone, and I cannot ask that question anymore. So hands on the buzzers again. Contestants, here we go. What is my name? I'm a country that lies mainly in Asia with 5% extending it. Austria.
Turkey.
Is the correct answer, Austria. Turkey is the correct answer. Right, so we've got 3 into our first round proper today. We just need 1 more. Hands on the buzzers yet again. What am I? I'm a method of painting on freshly applied plaster wall. England.
Fresco.
Fresco is the correct answer. Well done. Okay. So that means we have our first 4 contestants into the first round proper today. England, Norway, Austria and another representative from England. It means that we say goodbye to these 5 contestants, but of course we'll see them again tomorrow on Going for Gold. All right? Sure we will. And now it's time to go and meet the 4 contestants in today's first round proper. So why don't you come and we'll all join them, okay? Right, and there are our contestants who entered today's first round proper. You know them all by now. You've seen them dozens of times. Daphne, welcome again.
Thank you.
You got this far yesterday, didn't you? But
yes.
Didn't go past 4 in a row.
No.
You failed in that tiebreaker. Peter Schmidtbauer, welcome again. How have you been since we saw you last?
Well, I've been a lot of working, doing in the Vatican, by the way.
In the Vatican, of course. We remember the Vatican librarian whom we saw earlier on in this series. And Bob Wesenberg from Norway, welcome again, Bob.
Thank you, Henry.
Good. And, of course, Pete, whom we were very sorry for yesterday, Pete Beaumont, who was the beaten finalist yesterday. Right, contestants, you know how to play the Beat the Buzz around. The questions are in categories worth 1, 2 or 3 points, depending on how you select. Always begin with general knowledge for 1. The first 3 of you to score 6 points will go through to the 4 in a row round. Hands on the buzzers, let's go. General knowledge for 1 point. In which country is the city of Murmansk? Daphne.
Russia. Is
the correct answer for 1 point. Daphne, the category is natural sciences. Select.
3, please.
A 3-point question on natural sciences. The exploration of what natural phenomena is called speleology? Pete.
Caves.
Caves is the correct answer for 3 points, Pete. The category is films. Select.
2, please.
A 2-point question on films coming up. This former prize fighter and stuntman, Pete.
Sylvester Stallone.
Is not the correct answer. This, I'll give you the rest of the question. Went on to find fame as the comedy partner of Bud Abbott. Who was he? Daphne.
Lou Costello.
Lou Costello is the correct answer. You waited for it. That takes you to 3, level with Pete. Peter and Bob yet to score. The category is the human body. Select.
3, please.
A 3-point question on the human body for a win for either Daphne or Pete. If you are osculating, Daphne.
You're kissing.
You're kissing, and you're 6 points, and you're in the next round today. All right. Hands on the buzzers again. Pete, you're on 3. Bob and Peter yet to score. General knowledge for 1 point coming up. Flying Dutchman. Winged... Pete.
Yachts. Sailing.
Yachts are sailing. That is the correct answer. Wing glider and tornado. They're classes of those ships. Takes you to 4. The category is history. Select.
1, please.
1-point question in history. Which French empress had a... Pete.
Josephine.
Josephine is the correct answer. Well interrupted. We won't ask if it's the only French empress you know, Pete. We'll leave that up to your own smiling, conscience-ridden face. Pete, the category is music. Select.
I know 1 group as well, so I'll have a 1 point, please.
all right, Pete. For playing which instrument was Rachmaninoff famous? Pete.
Violin.
Violin is not the correct answer. Anybody offer? Bob.
Piano.
Piano is the correct answer for 1 point. Bob, the category is royalty. Select.
3.
3-point question on royalty. Whom did Flora MacDonald help escape? Peter.
Bonnie Prince Charlie.
Bonnie Prince Charlie is the correct answer. Takes you to 3. Helped him escape from Scotland. Right, Peter. The category is animals. Select.
3.
A 3-point question on animals will give you a win today. Which large mammal has 2 major groups? Pete.
Elephants.
Is not the correct answer. Bob and Peter, the rest of the question for you. Baleen and toothed. Peter.
The whales.
The whale is correct. Takes you to 6 and you're in the next round, Peter. Very well played. Right. With Bob on 1 and Pete on 5, the category we go back to is general knowledge for 1 point. Which Nobel Prize was awarded to T.S. Eliot in 19... Pete.
Literature.
Is the correct answer. You've got the 6 you needed and you're in to the next round for today. Bob, you didn't get the luck of the draw today, but don't worry. Bob Wesenberg from Norway. We'll see you tomorrow on Going for Gold. Right, contestants, here we go with your solo round against the clock. It's the 4 in a row section of the programme. You all know how to play it. Daphne, you were the first into this particular round. There are the categories for you. Architecture, mathematics, natural resources and famous women, Daphne.
Oh, well, famous women.
It's got to be famous women. You're almost numbered among them, Daphne. Come and join me here, please, for your solo 4 in a row round. Happy? This was the hurdle. I was very surprised yesterday, were you?
Oh.
Where you fell.
Yes.
You got 4 answers, 4 correct ones, and then went out in the tiebreaker.
Today.
Today is the day. All right, Daphne. You ready to play 4 in a row? All right, we'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you. And as you know, there it goes on the clock for you. As you know, you'll have all that 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row or be credited with your highest score. Daphne, on famous women, your time starts now. Which pop singer of the 1980s had hits with Like a Virgin, Lucky Star and Holiday?
Madonna.
Is the correct answer. In which country was the left-handed tennis player Martina Navratilova born?
Czechoslovakia.
Is correct. Jelena Bonner is the wife of which world-renowned physicist once banished to Gorky?
Andrei Sakharov.
Is correct. Name the female founder of the religious faith known as Christian Science.
Mary Baker Eddy.
Is correct. 4 in a row, 4 correct answers. Well done, Daphne. Peter, your category, please.
Architecture.
Architecture, Peter. Will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round 4 in a row? Peter, you said architecture almost immediately. You've made up your mind. Is it your hobby by any chance?
No, but living in Rome, and you have a
What better place?
good opportunity of see architecture.
More than a passing knowledge of some of the world's finest architecture. Peter, are you ready to play 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Right, we'll put the 40 seconds on the clock for you. As you know, on your chosen subject, you'll have the full 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row or be credited with your highest score. Peter, on architecture, your time starts now. The east side of which building faces Red Square, Moscow?
St. Basil's Cathedral.
No, the Kremlin. Louis Leveau was the architect of which palace, 22 kilometres southwest of Paris? Versailles. Which is the largest building of the Athenian Acropolis?
The Parthenon.
Correct. The Guggenheim Museum in New York City was designed by which American? Frank Lloyd Wright. And which city is the famous Topkapi Palace Museum?
Istanbul.
Is correct. Which royal residence in London was bought in 1761 by George III for his wife?
Buckingham Palace.
Correct. What was the name of the iron and glass buildings housing the Central Market in Paris before it was demolished in the 1970s?
The Hyde.
That's correct. Which major Australian art centre was built as a result of an international competition in 1956?
The Sydney Opera.
Is correct. You've answered 4 in a row correctly, Peter. Well done. Well done, Peter. So, 2 4s in a row correctly already. That means, Pete Beaumont, you're left with mathematics or natural resources. Which category would you like?
Sport. But I'll have natural resources.
Sport, but you'll have natural resources. All right, Pete. Well, defeated finalist yesterday. You've now got to score 4 to get into a tiebreaker with Peter and Daphne. Do you think you can do it again?
Well, the pressure's off now, isn't it? It's easy.
Oh, it's easy now. I see. There's nothing like a confident young man.
All you need to score 4.
All you need to score 4. All right, so you're going to have natural resources. Is that correct, Pete?
That's it. No,
you're ready to play 4 in a row?
Yeah.
All right, we'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you. You have to score those 4 to get into a tiebreaker. Pete, on natural resources, your time starts now. What's the hardest naturally occurring substance? Correct. In Ireland, millions of tons of which light, spongy material are burnt annually as a fuel?
Peat.
Is correct. A large amount of which resource is lost by the practice of flaring at oil wellheads?
Natural gas.
Correct. Pyrite, sometimes called fool's what?
Sorry?
Pyrite is sometimes called fool's what?
Glass.
No, fool's gold. The price of which natural resource was raised by 130% of the conference...
Oil.
It's correct. El Teniente in Chile is the site of the world's largest mine for what metal?
Gold.
No, copper. Lignite and anthracite are classes of which fuel?
Oh, pass.
It's coal. Which metal was first isolated only in 1825 but has since become widely used for its properties of conductivity and lightness?
Dead easy, that one. Aluminium.
Aluminium. And you've run out of time, Pete. I'm sorry. Aluminium was the correct answer. You didn't score 4 in a row today. You got up to 3, but we'll see you tomorrow, I know. Pete. All right. And that means we will indeed see Pete tomorrow, but I'm now going to ask Daphne and Peter to come and join me for today's final to see which one of those 2 goes through to our finals next year. Come, please, Peter and Daphne. Right, thank you very much indeed. We're down to it now. Today's final to see which one of our 2 contestants here will go through to our proper big final next year. And it's a contest today between England and Austria. Let's say hello to Daphne Hudson from England. Daphne, you're concentrating very hard the last 2 days and you keep getting that little step closer, don't you? All right. What about it now? You're up against a tough one here.
Oh, I know. I've watched him, yes.
You've been studying the other contestants. All right, fair enough. Well, Peter, what about yourself? Peter Schmidtbauer from Austria, of course, whom we know lives in Rome. You took in the architecture questions there, and you were right, of course, you got through.
Yes, well, that's...
Observation as well as knowledge?
No, not also good luck, because Sydney, well, I haven't seen the Sydney Opera in Rome, have I?
Yes, but you still managed to get it anyway. Well done to both of you, and the very best of luck to both of you. Let me explain to you, for those of you watching at home, in case you've forgotten just momentarily how our head-to-head final works. What happens is, you need 9 points to win the game. Here's how it works. I'm going to ask a question that gradually gets easier. Now, you can buzz in only when it's your turn. Daphne, you got into this round first, so the first decision is going to be yours when the time comes. You'll be able to buzz in when the clock is in the big 4 zone. When it goes down to 3, it's going to be Peter's turn. When it goes down to 2, it will come back to you. And eventually, for that last crucial 1 zone, it'll be Peter's turn again. Now, Daphne, you got into the round first. The first decision is going to be yours. The first subject is metals. There's a clue on the screen for you watching at home. On metals, Daphne, will you play or will you pass?
I think I'll pass.
You'll pass on metals, all right. Peter, from Austria, that means you have control of the game. Remember, you need 9 points to win. If you win today, either of you, you're in that final next year on Going for Gold. Yes, a step on the ladder towards the plane to go to Korea. All right, let's go for it. On metals, Peter, your time starts now. I am the 8th most abundant element on the Earth's crust. I am the lightest structure in metal. I was first isolated. Peter.
Lithium.
Is not the correct answer. That means that, Daphne, you have control of the game and your time continues now. I was first isolated in 1808 by Sir Humphrey Davy. I was used predominantly for photographic flash ribbons and powder. In St. Daphne.
Potassium?
Is not the correct answer, which means that, Peter, you have control of the game and your time continues now. Incendiary bombs and... Peter.
In German it's called magnesium.
Magnesium, it's called in English too, OK? Well done. Answered in the 3 zone. And that takes you to 3, obviously. Daphne, it means you've got to play catch-up. The subject is fiction. There's a clue for you watching at home on the screen now. On fiction, Daphne, will you play or pass?
I'll play.
You will play on fiction, and your time starts now. I'm a fictional character who generated the most enduring tradition in detective fiction. My creator modelled me on the methods and mannerisms of his former
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, Daphne, is the correct answer. In the 4 zone. Which means that now, Peter from Austria, you are playing catch-up, and the subject is countries. There's an extra clue for you watching at home. You've a score of 3. Daphne's on 4. On countries, will you play or pass?
I play.
You will play on countries. All right, on countries, your time starts. Now, I'm an island in the South China Sea to the southeast of the Malay Peninsula. I'm some 755,000 square kilometres, mountainous and largely covered in dense rainforest. Peter.
Borneo.
Borneo is the correct answer. Answered in the 4 zone. Which takes you up to 7. What a good game this is. Daphne, it means you're playing catch-up. The subject, politics. The clue for you at home on the screen. Play or pass, Daphne Hudson for England.
I'll play.
You will play. You're on a score of 4. You need 9 to win. On politics, your time starts now. I was born in Haiti in 1907 and died in 1971. I served. Daphne.
Papa Duvalier.
Papa Doc Duvalier is the correct answer in the 4 zone. Takes you to 8. Takes you to 8. And Peter, now here's an interesting situation in a final of Going for Gold in a head-to-head. Right, you're on 7. The subject is legend. There's a clue for you watching at home on your screen. You need 9 points to win this game. Peter, you're on 7. Daphne is on 8. What will you do? Play or pass?
I play.
You will play. I get more excited than Peter does, but never mind, Peter. All right, concentrate on legend. On a score of 7, your time starts now. I was born in 1848 in Illinois and became a legendary frontiersman of the American West. I drifted through many jobs, including stagecoach driver, buffalo hunter, card sharp and saloon. Daphne.
Buffalo Bill.
Is not the correct answer. Daphne, hard luck. That leaves your score on 8. Passing back to you, Peter Schmidtbauer, on 7 for Austria. Your time continues now. And saloon keeper. I went to Tombstone, Arizona in 1878, where my brother Virgil was town marshal. By 1881, my family became involved in the feuds. Peter. I need an answer, Peter. You've run out of time on your score of 7, which means Daphne Hudson for England on a score of 8 with 9 needed to win. You have control of the game and your time continues now. My family became involved in a feud. Daphne.
Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp is the correct answer. Answered in the 2 zone, Daphne. Well done. It means that you are today's winner and you are through to next year's final. Not only that, Daphne, you've already won a bronze and a silver memento of your achievement in Going for Gold. To this, we will add a gold one, Daphne. Congratulations, and we'll see you next year. All right. Peter, we're very sorry to lose you. We'll see you a lot sooner than next year because we will see you tomorrow. We hope that you will see us tomorrow. Already this week we have 2 semi-finalists through to that elusive final for that prize next year on Going for Gold. Join us though tomorrow to see who'll join those people in next year's final. All right, see you then. Peter, hard luck, mate. Well done. What a good game that was.
What happens when the cameras stop rolling on Impact Wrestling? Well, find out with TNA Explosion. Jeremy Borash is there for each and every aftermath. Let's hope it's not a bloodbath. Tonight at 11 on Challenge.